Welcome to the Supply Chain Awards 2022 application phase kickoff. My name is Matthias Pieringer. I'm editor-in-chief at LOGISTIK HEUTE and I'm your host today. I'd like to present you my co-host of today. He's Stefan Schrauf, Global Supply Chain and EMEA Operations Lead at PwC Management Consulting. Nice to have you here, Stefan.
Thanks for having me.
So what is this today about? This application phase kickoff provides information on the individual steps of the application process of the Supply Chain Awards 2022. That are the Supply Chain Management Award and the Smart Solution Award. Two very prestigious awards you have the chance to apply for, and we will tell you today or give you more information about the process and a lot of interesting information. So stay tuned and take a lot of benefits of today's seminar. We will highlight today the special features of the Supply Chain Awards, the Supply Chain Management Award and the Smart Solution Award, and we will explain the concrete benefits of participation and show also the evaluation criteria. So as I said, the Supply Chain Management Award honors companies with outstanding value chains, companies that have optimized the supply chain in a consistent or unusual way. It is given this year for the 17th time. The award honors solutions that help improve competitiveness and are groundbreaking for other companies. Let's take a look at previous winners. In last year, HelloFresh took the prize home. In 2022, Electrolux, 2019, Continental, 2018, CEMEX. You see, it's a very traditional prize, and several very nameful companies have already won it. So it's very worthy to apply for. Here you have some impressions of the finalist pitches in 2021 that took place on November in Frankfurt at PwC. And why don't you try to come this year on the stage and present also in the finalist pitches? It's a very good, very interesting event. So don't miss it. Now let's take a look at last year's finalists. HelloFresh, as I mentioned, IKEA, Janssen, and Swarovski. So you see a bright variety of companies. And the winner was in 2021 HelloFresh for its dynamic packaging configurator. What is the Smart Solution Award? The Smart Solution Award was first presented in 2018. It honors supply chain solutions that are still in an early stage of implementation. The Smart Solution Award is awarded for particularly innovative concepts. With this prize, solutions are honored that have the potential to fundamentally change traditional value chains in the future. And also here, let's take a look at the list of the winners. In 2018, Instafreight was the winner of the Smart Solution Award. In 2019, Parcel Lab. In 2020, Schubert Additive Solutions for 3D printing solution. And in 2021, Fulfillment Tools by Rewe Digital. Also, as I mentioned, a great event, the finalist pitches of the Smart Solution Award 2021 in November in Frankfurt. Come on the stage, be a finalist and present your solution and win, of course, the Smart Solution Award 2022. Yes, as I said, Fulfillment Tools, the later winner, Laser Hub, Mighty Robots, and Shipstar presented at the finalist pitches of the Smart Solution Award 2021. And the winner was Fulfillment Tools for its omnichannel fulfillment platform. Here you see me and Stefan, who had the pleasure to hand over the prestigious Smart Solution Award 2021. So now I would like to hand over to Stefan, who will talk about the evaluation process and the criteria. Stefan, please.
Yeah. So let's have a look and step a bit deeper into the evaluation framework that we're using to nominate the best supply chains within the industry. First, on the left-hand side, it's really multi-stage. So the various loops you go through. Step one is the application, for your company and the supply chain solution. The winning and the key solutions we then gonna audit, where we go one step deeper, looking under the hood, so to say, of the individual solutions. And that basically then builds the finalist panel, 4 to 6 companies that will then present to the wider supply chain community their solution, and a jury, an expert jury, will then nominate the winner of this year's supply chain award. Key criteria that the experts and the supply chain community are looking is first, the solution itself. Is it truly end-to-end? Does it encompass and really view supply chain as a strategic asset end-to-end? Second topic is, what level of innovation and newness has been designed into that solution? And thirdly, we look also, is it only at the final stage of a pilot, or is it something that is truly, in each corner of your company applied and in each market present? So the change aspects and the tangible results that solution is bringing with itself, that's something that we're going to look after. If we just have a sneak preview, what is this jury and the experts? As you can see, these are very seasoned, long-standing supply chain professionals that are working cross-industry. So we have a good representation of different industries represented in the senior panel. There is also a combination of, the Fraunhofer Institute and academia that is present, as well combined from, consulting professionals like myself, but also, LOGISTIK HEUTE as a special magazine for supply chain and logistics solutions. And that's basically creating the expert panel that is at the finally judging then what's this year the final winner. If we then have a look, what are some of the reasons that really should motivate you to apply this year for the Supply Chain Award? Firstly, it's definitely a recognition to your team, the hard work that was put into supply chain. Secondly, it gives you a wider recognition also across the industry about your team, your company's supply chain solution. And I think most importantly, it also helps you promote the importance of supply chain within your company, as an award like this shows that supply chain is truly contributing to the bottom line and to the growth path of a company, and supply chain is really a strategic asset. These are typically the reason why companies apply, and I receive really positive feedback and momentum most of these teams have received after being part of the finalists or even winning that award. If we then have a look, what are really the steps that we now need to take to get successfully to the finalists and to the winners? Number one, and today we are really issuing the application process, and from today onwards, basically all the applications will be reviewed that you are handing in. So basically, if you want to apply, take time and mobilize your team so that they hand in an application form and a presentation about your supply chain and why you think this should be the finalist or one of the winning supply chains within the country. If we then move on, you have time until the 15th of July, because that's when we have the hard stop of the application period. So, take your time, make a good application, and, until the 15th of July, basically the board is open that receives the supply chain awards for this year. Early August, we will then announce the shortlist. So these are the companies, they're up to 10 companies that we would then really look and go after the details. And basically, supply chain experts will then have, more detailed interviews with your supply chain experts to really understand the solution and already develop a first rating. After this, August till mid of September, we then do what we will call the audits. And that's really when supply chain experts from our side will sit together either face-to-face or in a virtual environment to really understand, what is the end-to-end solution, what are the results, what is the innovation that you bring to the table, so that, only the finalists are truly in all categories, exceeding typical standards within the industry, and that we truly have innovative and great supply chain solutions that are presented to the wider community. The announcement of the finalists, that will be 15th of September. By that time, you will know that you're under the finalists and you're part of presenting your solution to the wider team. And then 15th of November, we really have the finalist pitches, and on the day also the ceremony, where basically then the wider supply chain community out there is really awarding your solution and is also learning, how does good look like within a supply chain environment. So 15th of November are the supply chain awards and the award ceremonies. And that's basically also the final date when how far your supply chain solution has developed. So here on one slide, at a glance, what are the things to now focus on and what are the things to do? First, application is on. Please apply now and we will have a deep look into your application. Second, it can also be that you are not just applying the supply chain solution for your company. Maybe you're combining your solution with a supplier, with a customer, with maybe a technology partner, so that really as supply chain is an ecosystem. And we have seen applications where basically now companies not only apply individually, but they apply in combination with others. There is no application fee, so there is no charge for receiving that award. The deadline is 15th of July. So hence, stay tuned, use the time, apply, and really, get recognition for the hard work you and your team has done over the last year, and receive some of the, from the supply chain community, also the rewards for the work that has gone into this. Over to you, Matthias.
Thank you very much, Stefan. I have brought also here a little barcode you can scan for the download of the brochure for more information. Or please visit supplychainawards.com. So scan or please visit supplychainawards.com for the brochure for more detailed information about the application process. So thank you very much, Stefan. I think you did a great job, and we are looking forward for a lot of interesting applications for the Supply Chain Awards, such as the Supply Chain Management Award and the Smart Solution Award 2022, presented by LOGISTIK HEUTE, PwC, and Strategy End. So thank you for joining. Thank you very much. We are looking forward for your applications.